What is going on? Sure, this is working. It wasn't working earlier. Hopefully, we're having a good night tonight. Little Tuesday action going on. Um, man, bro, July 1st. How are we here? How are we literally in July right now? Um, Halfway there, baby. We're halfway there. Halfway home. Um, man, got some stuff to share with you tonight. Um, Hopefully, it's encouraging. Um, yeah. Starting off strong. So one little news for me is I'll be sharing my journey. Um, I officially yesterday was day one of the first day running Google Ads with Spearcrest Digital. So Ronnie running the old Google Ads, and I got to tell you, whoever you're using for whatever advertising you're doing, to the degree you can, track your stuff, track what you got going on. Um, I've done, no shade to anybody else, but I've done some ads with some other folks, and they just I to a certain degree you can't track everything. I understand, and we've talked about this a little bit, but like um, track what you can, and if you don't, like, why would you be surprised if like we just don't have the information in front of you? So really excited about Spearcrest Digital running my Google ads for me, getting that going, being able to get things dialed in. A lot of times running ads, it takes a little time to get stuff dialed in, to get the keywords right, the negative keywords, all that stuff. Finding a way to connect the dots and to be able to track stuff. So I'm really excited for that. I'll be sharing my experience with you guys here. I'll be sharing my numbers with you. Um, yeah, man, should be a good time. So, um, in other news, we're in the old. I went a little wild today. Went off the helper dumpster action, and we're wearing the old Mac Corporation. And today's I think it I think today's a big day. I think it was today. Not only is Mac Corporation been in business for 50 plus years now, but Mac Corporation is, I think, unless this is like it's already been happening, they just came up with a graphic. I think as of today, Mac Corporation is now it's in 50 states. In all 50 Hawaii, bro. Dumpsters in Hawaii, dude. Literally. I mean, just wow. Um, that's crazy cool. That's an accomplishment for, I mean, anything. Manufacturing, like whatever, like that's a big deal. 50 years, 50 states. I saw that on the feed and I was like, yes. Hyped for them, excited for them. Just seeing, I mean, unbelievable amount of work. Um, any company could do that potentially, but few have actually done it. The test of time and actually showed up and made it happen. Like I think that's a special thing. And so I really wanted to hype them up for a second here. Amazing work. 50 years, 50 states. Um, that's, I don't know why. That's super cool. I just think that's super cool. So, anyways, little shout out to Matt Corp, Raider over there, Matt Corp, and yeah, good stuff, guys. Good stuff. How we doing? Rhino, what's up, sir? How we doing? Elite, yo. How we doing, sir? Wallagon, sup? Good to see you guys here hanging out. Had a little bit of a situation yesterday, and wanted to fill you guys in. So What's up, Quentin? I need to confirm they actually have dumpsters in Hawaii. So, Quentin, this was, I think, maybe a year ago now. I remember at least them talking about. I think that was Matt Corp. I was talking with Raider, and somehow it came up talking about literally shipping dumpsters to Hawaii. What does that look like? What are you doing? How does that even, oh my gosh. And so I remember the whispers of that potentially happening with a customer, I think, just in conversation, I believe, a while ago, but evidently it happened. Like, bro, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. So pretty cool stuff. Cool stuff, man. Any company can do it. It's possible. But the truth is just not that many do, right? All the more reason, like it's a big accomplishment. So pretty neat. Pretty neat. Gotcha. I'm slow. Okay. Going there to confirm. Yes. You know what? I just want to inspect them just to make sure they made it safe as well. Quality control, man. I believe it's Raider's brother who's head of quality control, man. What an opportunity just to make sure everything's clean, everything's, just as it's supposed to be. No delivery damage with the boat, the ship, the whatever. Oh my gosh, yeah. Heck yeah, dude. Man, good to have you guys here. Wanted to share a little situation here with you again. I enjoy turning situations around when things go south. It's not a game, I guess, but it's a challenge. How can I respond in a different way that catches people's attention for them to maybe go the right direction and respond, the right way, whatever you would say that is. Yesterday I had a lot of deliveries. My delivery window for drop-offs, pickups can be later, whatever. But I shoot for between 7 a.m. and noon. I had a number of deliveries yesterday, and I had some delays with that, and that was fun. But I ended up being so delayed. My last delivery was, I think I got there at like 2:30. And that's pretty rare for me to not make. Usually it's like well before noon, like 10:30, 11 at the latest. It's pretty hard to screw that up. With my radius and what things usually end up being, and just routing things the right way to be efficient with the time, all that usually works out pretty well. However, with delays and everything, I ended up getting there at like 2:30. It was a 15-yard dumpster. The adult child, he booked the dumpster. He paid for the dumpster, everything through him. But it was at his elderly mother's house. And so on the delivery instructions, when I took the phone call, he had specifically said, put it on the right side furthest to the house in front of the driveway. 3-car garage, put it at the one closest to the house. Sweet. Cool. That works for me. I wrote that in the notes. I drop off the dumpster. There was a bug car moved off to the side of the ditch of the driveway, but there's 3-car garage. It's like they got other vehicles, I'm assuming. No one came out when I was there. I delivered it late. I had texted the son, the guy who booked the dumpster. Hey, I'm going to be late. I apologize. This is not normal. Blah, blah, blah. Here's my ETA, all this stuff. Cool. Super chill. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Thank you. We understand things happen. Drop off the dumpster. I get back to town. This is probably 20-ish minutes after. I I left that property, and I didn't get any calls, but I got 2 voicemails and then a text. Apparently, I lost like reception pretty bad, and I listened to the voicemails, and it is the elderly mother at the house, and she is less than thrilled with the placement of the dumpster. She said, "How stupid do you have to be to block in our car that's, of course, in the garage?" And what else did she say? You were late. You were late. She said that a couple times on the phone. She called twice. Listen to both voicemails, and you can almost see it. She's almost slobbering on the phone. She is stressed out. I would assume she's in her 60s, 70s, somewhere in there. I'm not sure. She ain't young. And oh my gosh. So the son texted me, but she called me twice. I text back to the son, "Hey." He had said, "Hey, oh no, it's in the wrong spot. We need to have it over there. Sorry about that." No problem. Something must have happened in communication, because I have notes saying it's supposed to be delivered closest to the house, driveway, whatever. I'm not here to argue with them. I'm just like, oh, okay, well, I'm not trying to play the blame game. It's just like, I literally have instructions saying where we're supposed to go. Okay. So I'll be right there as soon as I can. Be right back there. Get it out of the way. No problem. So I get there. I listen to her voicemails. He's super chill. The son's super chill, understanding, and kind of apologetic. And so I get there, and she's on the porch, on the phone, sitting there in the chair. And I'm like, bro, we got a Karen. We got a Karen, dude. It's about to go down. She gets off the chair. I'm backing in. I've got the truck and the trailer. I didn't bring the roll-off truck and trailer. And I back up to the dumpster. She comes walking over, and I'm just all smiles, and let's just de-escalate. How are we? This is not that big of a deal. You guys told, I'm not going to get into it, but it's like, I literally followed your instructions. So either miscommunication between the two of them, or to him to me, but I got it recorded, and I know he specifically said where to put that. So, okay, whatever. So she comes over, and she's, "Oh, hi. And I'm like, aha, interesting. The switch up is real, bro. Like, people talk crazy stuff online, Facebook, YouTube, any social whatever thing. People get wild in the comments as well as voicemails, because I got 2 of them. Just furious. And but when you show up, people get like, oh, okay. It gets real quiet, bro, real fast. So she switches up real quick, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. We'll be super chill. Jay Pro, what's going on, sir? Hello. I haven't been able to catch a live on a long time. Hey, no problem, man. Glad to have you here. Just chatting a little bit here about some fun with some customers, getting yelled at over the phone and all that jazz. Ryan, yo, what up, sir? Good to have you here. Yeah, we're no problem. Just hanging out. Don't let your online attitude get your real life teeth knocked out, bro. I just saw. Did you post that? Somebody posted that somewhere, and I saw that. And I was like, I mean, it's true. Don't get it twisted, bro. For real, man. And so I'm not gonna knock out an old lady, but if she tripped or something, she would have knocked herself out. But so she all smiles. Oh yeah, and de-escalating. I'm assuming the worst. I feel like I'm about to be like shanked or something by this lady. Not really, but I'm expecting the worst, hoping for the best. But she comes out, oh, all good, no problem, no problem. Like, I got 2 voicemails saying, you got a big problem, lady. What the heck are you talking about? You're late, you're this, you're that. I apologize. I said, yeah, so sorry I was late. This is not normally how, I said, the service. The spike strip service again, bro. You're wild, bro. Dumpsters to dumpsters to you. What up? What up? How we doing? How we doing, sir? Good to have you here. There you go, Ryan. So anyway, so basically I pick up I said, no problem at all. We can move that right over there. Are you sure that's where you want it? Wanting to move the 15-yard dumpster instead of the driveway closest to the house in front of the garage, actually over to where the enclosed trailer is, furthest away from that. Like it's the total opposite part of the whole area. Like I didn't get that mixed up. Like I literally have instructions, but okay, whatever. Yeah, no problem. We can definitely put it right there. She said, oh no, please make sure you don't put it too close to where the side door of the enclosed trailer would open up, so we can still open that up and get to stuff. No problem at all. Okay, where would you like the back door to be? Are you going to just throw stuff over? Do you want the door to open up all the way and be more convenient? I can pull it forward a little bit more. I'm just full service. Where precisely the GPS coordinates, exactly where you want this sucker. And usually, the funny thing is, usually, in my experience, when you make an overly big deal about something, when they're trying to minimize it or they're like not escalating it, especially in person after maybe they just were escalating it over the phone, they completely backpedal. When you make a big deal about something of your mistake, that's unacceptable. We were late. We were this happened, should not have happened, blah, 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 blah. It's almost like they come to your aid and say, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. You normally, and I'm sure not everybody is willing to do that, but most people are. In my experience, most people are willing and, weirdly enough, able to just completely snap out of the little spell they had. And, oh, no. She was just, oh, no, it's okay. Thank you so much. Oh, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, well, I'm just making sure this is in the best spot for you. I want to make sure you're taken care of. And she said, yeah, the whole reason why, and here's kind of the bigger deal, where kind of things come into action. She said, the whole reason why we're renting this dumpster, my son is the one who ordered it for me, and he's going to be coming over to help clean stuff out, is because my husband passed. And, she didn't get choked up, but I could tell she's trying to like get through this little part of the conversation quicker. And I'm like, okay, so that's what this is about. I don't know about you guys. I don't know if there's just a lot of dead people around me in Lafayette dying all over the time, but I get a tremendous amount of people whose loved one passed away and they're cleaning out the house, or they're cleaning out the room or the whatever, because they were a pack route, because of, whatever. And so usually I've gotten people, usually it's the women crying on the phone. So sorry. I'm sorry for crying on the phone. I'm just trying to figure this out. And like, literally they're just emotional dumping on the phone to the dumpster guy. Hi, it's me. Yeah, no problem. And I'm, we don't get to pick and choose exactly when we have emotions, right? You can try to control your stuff, but under the right circumstances, things just happen, dude. It just is what it is. So she says, it's my husband. He passed away, and that's what we're doing. And I don't know exactly when he passed, but it sounded more recent than not. And so I'm like, okay. So her anger, her freaking out, her just absolute just meltdown on the phone. She's grieving very clearly. She's grieving, and she's hyped up, and emotions and everything going on. And I don't know, not to turn this into like a therapy session or something, but like quite literally, I can just see it in her face. She's cooked. She's just trying to navigate this thing. A dumpster being late and in the wrong spot on the day of delivery for her and her son to come and do this work. And, the stuff from her husband from, I'm assuming, decades and decades and decades. Like it's just different. And so I'm like, okay. So I don't know about for you guys. When I see the deeper root why people act crazy sometimes, it's a lot easier for me to be like, not just be like, yeah, I enjoy being a punching bag. Please with your words assault me more. Like, please attack me. I really enjoy this. Like there's some legitimate, I was late, 2.5 hours late than I normally would be. But she's already on pins and needles just with the situation, right? So she said that, and I'm like, okay, I know where she's at. I understand what's going on. This isn't about me. I mean, obviously, like blocking in the car. Okay, I get that. But yeah. So I just I don't remember exactly what I said, but just very understanding, trying to, hey, I apologize. This is supposed to be a help, an encouragement. I'm supposed to be here helping and aiding you in the process of your project that you're trying to get through. And, I just, please let me know if there's anything else I can do. Let me know what's going on. And at that point she was like, I just loved seeing you pick up the dumpster and move it. And you put it exactly where I wanted it. I'm just so happy with the whole situation. I mean, just complete 180. I mean, just besides the switch up from phone to in person, I mean, she basically went to Disney World. She got the toy and the Happy Meal type of deal, seemingly. And I don't know, for whatever it's worth for you guys, food for thought or something. There's usually anger is just a surface level emotion of usually fear. Fear and hurt and whatever else is going on. It's just a bigger deal. Like it or not, you, me, everybody probably does it. So she is hurting. She is hurt. She is probably fearful of what the future looks like, all this stuff. And she responded with some pretty surface level emotion with that, bit my head off, and it's all good. And I probably could have made it a whole lot worse if I would have brought the heat in person. Like eventually I told her, I was like, yeah, I'm the owner. She's like, oh, it got kind of awkward for a second. I said, don't worry about it. I'm happy you're taken care of. We just want to make sure this is in a good spot for you. She was thrilled I came back so quickly. She thought it was going to be like a week before, a couple of days or something before I came back. No problem. Anyways, I get back in the truck and I drive away. And the son, apparently she was talking to the son after she left the nasty voicemails to me. And he, you know what? I'll have to share the voicemails with you next week or something. I'll have to download them from the thing. And then if you want to, say something in the chat if you want to hear the voicemails. She wasn't cussing me out completely, but she was really not happy. Some stupid dumpster company, whatever kind of type of thought process. But yeah, he texted me and said, I'm so sorry if my mom left you some voicemails. Some voicemails literally trashing you and being rude, or if it came across rude, or he didn't know what, but I'm assuming she said enough for him to know, like, oh boy. And basically, he was like, I apologize. She usually, excuse me. She usually responds pretty aggressively with contractors, because she feels like that's the only way to get their attention, or to, get them to do anything, is to be very aggressive. And so, and I'm sure that's true now, especially now her husband's gone and she's all alone, and it's just her son who's not really, living there doing whatever. So it's like, it all just makes sense. Like she's trying to act and be super tough and whatever, because I'm assuming she doesn't have the husband who used to be that. And so she's trying to compensate. But, I just told him, I was like, listen, dude, I understand, your dad passing. She had mentioned that, and I just want to make sure she's taken care of, and we're all set to go. And so apparently, as I was when she was walking away, and I was walking to the truck to finally leave, she's like, I'm gonna call my son and let him know that everything just is amazing and everything's perfect, and da da da. Like, okay, that's no problem. All right. So anyway, it's fun to see, not in a mean way, I guess, but it's fun to see customers kind of squirm when, like, bro, I'm the owner, I'm the fool driver. What kind of idiot does this? Apparently me, the guy who you gave the wrong instructions to. But cool. Like, what the heck, bro? But it's fun. It's interesting at times, but yeah, that was just yesterday. They're thrilled. They're happy. Everything's all good. I'm assuming I'm going to get an incredible 5-star rating out of them. I would hope, after all that jazz. I did say I was going to give them like a $20 discount, like the day rate, for being 2.5 hours late. I really, and in the contract, I even have like, because I am very specific, especially with like a 3-day, being past 12 noon. I don't know if that's a super high standard or what, but between 7 a.m. to 12, with my rental periods, how long they are, and the number of cans I have, it's not unreasonable to have everything delivered by noon. It really isn't. So yeah, what's going on here, guys? What's these purple crowns in the chat? Purple crowns. I don't see anything. Oh, I'm on StreamYard, so I can't even see. I can't see the normal chat through YouTube. Right, I don't see anything. I love some good tea. Okay, Ryan. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to. I'll download the both voicemails from that. It looks like those pro crowns are the fan rankings. Okay, I have fans. Okay. Sweet. Dylan, you don't have one. Okay. Go kick rocks, Dylan. You are not a fan. Oh my gosh. Yeah, a big fat rock. Oh my gosh. Well, he's laughing. Rhino, oh, this isn't my main account. Yeah, I would say that you're normally on the Dylan account than the Rhino, for sure. Think if you end at number 1, Daniel is giving you out 1,000. Holy smokes, bro! Yeah, I'd love to have $1,000 to give away, man. That would be great. Just text. Oh, you texted Dylan? Okay. Oh boy. Huh, interesting. There's fan things going on. Maybe let me see if I can I get these pulled up, call recordings. Let me try to get them right now, guys. There's a good chance I'll forget about this whole thing by next week and not have gotten the things ready to go. Let me try to get this going real quick. Signing in, call recordings. Yesterday, 2 calls in a row where she's slicing and dicing me up. Okay, this was... Oh, here we go. No. Where was that at? Let me play this. What am I? I'm in call recordings, not voicemails. Sorry. Okay. Here we go. Okay, yeah, 312 and 316. I'd already delivered the dumpster download message. Download the second message. Okay, and to get an audio recording, how do I add this? Remove from studio. Present video file. It's audio, but thanks. Maybe this is it. Oh, Apple freaking me. Oh. Hold on. 430-4090. Here we go. Okay, hold on. We're getting going. Share screen? No. Wouldn't be a slide or a PDF because it's not a... How do I... Oh. If I share a screen, does that get the audio from that screen as well? We're going to try it. We're going to try that. Share a screen for this. Hopefully that works. Okay. I never actually... I'm not even sure what this is. Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me know if you guys can hear this.
This is Patricia Garrison. My phone number is 765-430-4090. You delivered a dumpster to my address, 6711.
Okay. Can you guys hear that? Before I run this whole thing, can you guys actually hear her talking? Oh, mine's strange. Huh. Hello. Can you guys? You can. Okay. Okay.
Southwest Branch Drive, West Lafayette today. Your people didn't even knock on my door.
It's because I didn't think anyone was home, because originally I didn't know that the son didn't live there. It sounded as if it was just a regular thing. He was just not home, and there's a car out of the driveway. So I'm like, they moved the cars and they're not here.
Let me know they were here or anything. They were instructed to put it over by a enclosed trailer in my driveway. And instead, they put it in front of my garage door. The thing is late getting here, one, and I don't know who would be dumb enough to put it in front of somebody's main garage door. But I need somebody to get here and move it and put it where it's supposed to be. Pronto.
Bro, the last time I heard somebody say pronto, it's been a minute. All right. Second one.
This is Patricia Garrison again. My number is 765-430-4090. I live at 6711. You deliver a trailer or a dumpster late already today, way late, and then your people put it in front of my main garage door. I don't know how dumb that can be. You don't put dumpsters in front of somebody's main door. And we requested that it be put to the side over by the enclosed trailer. Very clear on directions as to where it was to be placed. I expect that to be smooth today. Goodbye.
All of the fun. Proud of his word. The old lady's down here. Oh, okay. Got you, Ryan. Excellent. Your people. Bro, the audacity when I showed up, she was already smiles and all that stuff. And she's like, and I said, yeah, I started the company about 4 years ago, somewhere in there, and I own the business, and she's like, oh, bro, good stuff. How dare you block that door, bro? Bronto's word with the old ladies down here. Your people. I would have walked that old lady into the dumpster and closed the door. Oh man. Move it. Yep. Not gonna lie, I probably would have picked it up and refunded them. That's definitely an option. Definitely an option. Elite, she was in panic mode at that point. Yeah. Literally when she knew I don't think she stuttered, but it was like the fact that I was like, yeah, I own the business, and like he owns the business. He got the voicemail. How stupid do you have to be, bro? And she's been all happy the whole time. In person, it's like, it's okay. I understand. And I understand the idea of just being helpless. Like, what is she going to do about it? The dumpster blocking her car. And apparently she's got 3-car garage, and it's a wide, like, to be honest, I also made sure that the garage, that the back of the 14-foot, 15-yard dumpster, just a standard 15-yard. I made sure that there was more than enough room for that door to swing all the way open. She could have just gone that way, or had the other car in the middle go straight, and then like very it doesn't matter, but very easily get that out. I'm like, okay, I understand. But it is kind of funny to be like, to see that switch up, like, how stupid you to be. Anyways, yeah. I've been called worse. So, I mean, I'll take stupid and dumb or whatever, it's all good. Dylan, on my wave length. Yeah, let me move it on out of here. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Yeah, the last text from the son, as I was leaving, where is he at? Oh, those are all. There we go. He said, I appreciate. Let me. Okay. Oh, yeah. I told him about the day rate refund, $20. I'll send him $20, whatever. I appreciate that and understand some days never go as planned. I heard my mom left a voicemail, and sorry if she came across rude. She has had bad experiences with some contractors and feels she needs to get extra assertive, not aggressive, extra assertive. to get what she needs. I appreciate all your help and patience with us too. Have a good day. So, and I sent a message after that, but anyways, little bit of fun, something like that. It's better than a poke in the eye, but I think, but yeah, that was yesterday. Like I said earlier, ads are starting to run for me from Spearcrest Digital, rolling with my new Google ads through them. I'm excited about that. They've got like a lot of ability to track stuff, to test things, to track things. I know that's what it takes to stay on with these type of ads, staying on the keywords and all that, negative keywords, and adjusting as needed, being able to track phone calls to see what actually converts, connect dots, all those things. So really excited about that. Again, earlier, I just briefly shared, and now am I going to be able to pull it up? Briefly shared this bad boy right here, Mac Corporation, 50 years and 50 states. Crazy. Shout out to Matt Corp for making it happen. I don't know very many sectors of business where you can say you've hit all that on this type of scale. So wanted to shout out them and share this story with you guys with what happened today or yesterday. So Luke, do you do junk removal too, or just dumpsters right now? I've done some junk removal. It's not gone well. I've learned quite a bit from really bad failures with some junk removal, but I don't have the manpower or the I haven't intentionally tried to get the demand for doing the junk removal side of stuff. So dumpsters has worked out. And I'm perfectly okay with not doing the junk removal side. So if you do junk removal, how did he start? You got a trailer. Yeah, to be honest, so I use my dump trailer. The junk removal that I have done, I use my back when I had dump trailers. I have my buddies that I use for some customers, but I did some pretty heavy loaded loads of junk removal with the dump trailer, and it worked. It was good enough. It was okay. Some wheelbarrows, some other stuff to make that work, but yeah, I'm okay on the junk removal side of things. There's quite a bit of things you can just make happen with just dumpsters alone. So yeah, man. Do you have a hook lift now, or are you in roll-offs? So I've got a an under CDL Chevy 6500 cable truck. It's long story short, it can do standard as well as switch and go dumpsters. I don't have any switch and go. I just got standard, but so I've got those. I've got that truck, and then I've got a hook lift trailer. So I plan to make some more videos coming up soon, kind of showing my truck trailer setup and the things that I've been able to make it work and go right for me. So yeah, guys, with that, I'm gonna hop off, let you guys go. What you started out with? No, so I started out with my my pickup truck that I used to do with RB Transport. That pickup truck is a 2012 Ram 3500 dually long bed. That truck has 719,000 miles on it. Diesel, of course. I started off with that I was already using for my previous endeavor, and one dump trailer. And then I bought a second dump trailer, and then I bought that truck, the roll-off truck, and then a couple 10-yard cans. And long story short, I'm not using the same stuff that I first started off with, but it's definitely been a grind, as it is for anybody. We ultimately, obviously, with more and more information out there online, learning kind of what lane you want to start in, what you can afford, and what you can actually do and grow into different things. there's more and more information out there to help people on YouTube and other places. So yeah, it's been a process growing. I'm in a much smaller market, but growing each year and trying to make things happen. So yeah, man. Have a great week. Rest of the week, everyone. Smash that like. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. 2,560. Nice, nice. Absolutely. That'll make some things happen, man. Yeah. Using the truck, get a dump trailer. I mean, even a utility trailer, make things work. You know, it might be more labor, but there's ways to get things to happen without cash, but it may be a little more interesting. Saturated. Is there still room to make it? That's a whole can of worms. I would say, just because I'm of the opinion that, or maybe not opinion, but the way I live my life, you're not going to stop me, and I'm coming. It may take longer, which I got patience. Some people don't have patience. If they don't hit the lottery in 2 years of running a dumpster rental business or junk removal or whatever, they're like, cash out, too much work. Yeah. I'm just not going to be stopped. And so that doesn't mean I'm trying to take over the world. So it very well might be saturated in your area. Obviously, look up, how many companies, and I would call around and see what the wait time is. This is definitely busy season time. Is there a wait time everywhere of like a month or something, or, crazy stuff like that? Or can they get you a dumpster today? It's those kind of questions you can ask around and see what's going on with dumpsters. But regardless, it's really just a choice that you make yourself. If you make the decision, I'm going to make this work, I'm going to make this happen, it's just a matter of time, then you're going to. You can rise above the competition. You can provide better service. You can be more creative with different things and advertising, and share your journey publicly on social media and stuff. Like, people want to get behind a story. They want to connect with somebody. And so it's just a matter of time, depending on how vulnerable, how much patience you have, and what your expectations are. If you have unreasonable expectations, then it may be pretty tough, and you may not last, type of a deal, So, anyways, for whatever that's worth, as the let me take this down. As the statement here says, be relentless, guys. Go make it happen. Every day, just do 1% better. Go crush it. So, thank you for being here. God bless, guys. We'll see you.